mark making anyway? Mark making is describing any scribbled dot or line that a person makes. These lines can symbolize or depict different ideas such as movement or emotion. Some can be very simple and some can be very complex. These lines can show different things like shading, depth, and value, as you see above. Let's look at an artist named Zoe Ingram. Zoe Ingram is an artist, illustrator, and surface designer who lives in Scotland. Here's a look at some of her mixed media collages. You can really see how she utilizes mark making in this picture. Look at her vertical green scribbles and horizontal red lines. She is also an author. We are going to take some inspiration from one of her first books called Draw 500 Fantastic Foods. Here's a look into the book that we're taking inspiration from. She uses daily foods like strawberries and celery and tries to draw them 3 or 4 different ways by changing it up with simple marks, just like these carrots. She even uses marks to show shading like the left side of this donut. On this egg and carrot, you can see cross-hatching where the lines overlap to create shading. Alright, art friends, here's what you need. Plain paper that can be recycled or in a sketchbook, a marker, a pen, and your creative self. So find some fruits and veggies and let's get started. I'm going to use a lemon that I sliced open. You can ask a parent to help you do that. And then I'm going to use mark making to draw all the details on that lemon. First, I'll draw the simple outline, and then I'll start to draw all the details inside. Now, just like Miss Ingram, you can draw this so many different ways, and you'll see how I do that in just a few seconds. Right now, I'm just using little dashes to draw the texture inside the lemon. Now I'm going to move on to the texture in the outer ring of the lemon like you see here, which is little dots. So just by using little dots, this is called stippling, I'll put it all the way around my lemon to give it that texture. Alright, now I'm going to draw a different shape of the lemon from a different viewpoint. So this is the side. It also has a different texture of small dimples or dots. And then I'm going to draw it overlapping one of the other lemons just to give it some detail. So I went a much simpler route here, instead of being so detailed. Alright, moving on to strawberries. Strawberries are my favorite thing to draw because their leaves are so loosey-goosey and they have so much texture on the body of the strawberry. So you can see here I'm drawing those overlapping leaves. Do they look just like it? No, but it's pretty close. And I use these dots as the texture for the seeds. Going back and adding a little detail on the leaves, and then I'll be able to move on to drawing it in a different way. So you can see here I switched to a pen. You don't have to, I just wanted to be able to draw the detailed seeds. So it's different than just the small dashes. And now I'm going to draw the leaves next. And add a little shading. And then my leaves are a little more gestural. This means they're a little bit more freer. I'm not worried about them looking perfect. I don't mind if they overlap or if they're squiggled. And then this time, these leaves are going to be even more simple than the first two. I'm going to just simply draw some sketched lines to add shading and some leaf marks, and I'm all done with strawberries. Alright, last up is an avocado, and it's a pretty simple shape to draw. So I switched to a pencil, just so you can see 3 different mediums. I'm trying to draw this wave-like texture on this avocado just by making short waved lines. And then once I finish this one, I'm going to try to draw it again, but this time I'm just going to use a little bit of shading with cross-hatching. Remember, that's when the lines overlap. So you can see they crisscross and add just a little bit of shading to the bottom and top. And then I thought, why not add a little face on this one? And there you have an avocado that's also happy avocado. Alright, now you know how to use mark making to add simple designs to simple objects. I hope you guys have so much fun, and remember to share what you make.